What? In the library? With who? By yourself in the library? Nah, for real, where you at? Where you at? Stop playing. I said, where you at?
Nowhere, baby. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What you mean don't worry about it?
Daddy, I love Daddy. Oh, I love you.
Nah, you playing, right?
Baby, I'm gonna call you back.
Call me back. Fuck you.
You gonna have to leave. You gonna have to leave.
Can you please leave? Can you?
You gonna have to leave. It's cool, man. It's cool. All the money I'm spending. I know. Oh man. All the money I'm spending. No. Hey, get off me. Get off me, Jackie Chan.
I want to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem, Rock Hakadesh. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Alright, this is a short video on why do women cheat. Alright, so we're going to listen to what they got to say about it, and then I'll give my opinion at the end. But this is Sirach, chapter 25, and I'm going to start at verse 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, and any affliction but the affliction from them that hate me, and any revenge but the revenge of an enemy. Alright, so it's comparing the wickedness of a woman to these things. Alright, any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. There is no head above the head of a serpent, and there is no wrath above the wrath of an enemy. Alright, and in this current society, through things that Esau did, the Willie Lynch letters or whatever, they have turned our women into our enemies. And you know, it's not meant to be that way. We are meant to be a team. But this society has made the man and woman to work against each other. Alright, 16th verse. I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. So it's better to be living with wild beasts than to have to deal with a wicked woman. Alright, the wickedness of a woman changes her face, and the darkness of her countenance like sackcloth. Alright, so it's pretty much a woman is wicked, mood, loud, it will change, you know, and a lot of times they'll show physical too. Her husband should sit among his neighbors, and when he hear it, should slide bitterly. He's gonna slide bitterly because he's gonna hear all the rumors and things about, you know, how his woman in these streets and doing all this wickedness. Alright, our wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Alright, so once again, there's nothing worse than to have to deal with a wicked woman. Alright, let's play some of this video and get into this.
For a rocky marriage be as simple as deleting your Instagram account? Marriage therapist and co-author of The Modern Trophy Wife, Dr. Dion Metzger, says yes and is here to elaborate. So what's going on with this theory?
Well, believe it or not, 70% of my patients who are cheating now are women. And yes, and the men say they don't see it coming. What happens is that the women get into this rut. They feel like they're not being appreciated, not being taken out, and they start seeking affection elsewhere.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I have to back up and go back to
All right, let's go.
that intriguing book title, The Modern Trophy Wife.
Yes.
Does that mean that trophy wives have changed?
Basically, the modern trophy wife is not just about being the arm candy for the man and just about the beauty. Now, the modern trophy wife is going for her own goals, has her career. So we're saying the modern trophy wife is like the Michelle Obamas, the like Beyonce, like people who are going for their own careers.
Just as
shining.
women's roles have changed,
Oh, yeah.
that we have to go with the flow.
All right, now you say the modern trophy wife. Now, why was the woman created? This is Genesis chapter 2, verse 18. And the Lord said, "It is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a help me for him." So the woman was literally created to help the man. So how does the modern trophy wife play into it? And the clear answer is she don't. All right, because that is the job of a woman. All right. All right. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verses 8 and 9. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman was created for the man. All right, and that is the purpose of a woman, to help and serve her husband. All right, let's listen to some more of the video.
Then getting back to this concept of women who are cheating on their husbands, how can simple things like deleting your Instagram account help improve your marriage or reduce the odds that you're going to cheat?
Yeah, exactly. Because, the thing with social media, it makes it so easy. If you're seeking affection, you can easily just go on Instagram or go on Snapchat where you can hide the history. And especially Instagram, you can look at everybody's pictures. But the thing is, people are using it as a channel to seek kind of those old flames and reach out to people.
Think about it.
It's easy.
It is what it is. It's flirting online.
That's it.
I'm curious because the infidelity is more women than men. It may be unique to your practice,
Right.
but you see,
This is what I've noticed.
And you said they seek out old flames. In your practice, are women more likely to go to that old high school or college boyfriend, or are they finding the new unknown man?
The old flame, they already know them.
So they're staying in a comfort zone.
So like the high school boyfriend or the college flame, you're still connected because you went to school together, you have mutual friends, so it's easier to go to somebody you already know, and you might still have those feelings.
Right.
So talk through some of the mistakes.
The mistakes.
3 mistakes.
So these are the things that I say you should always avoid. The first thing is comparing yourself to others. And wives, don't show your husband the phone and say, "Oh, look what she got. Look where they went.
Look at that ring.
Yeah, oh, look at that ring." It just never goes well. It just leads to drama. So that's the first thing, is just avoid doing that at all costs.
Okay.
Second thing is the approach. So if you feel like you're in a rut, don't say to your husband, "You're not doing this. You're not doing that. You don't take me here." Don't come at him with accusations. Come with suggestions. Do you want to try something new? Do you want to try a cooking class? Come up with a date.
That's
Works
so
better.
true. The same strategies I use with my children, like choices, options, how are you feeling? I use with my husband. It works like a charm. It does. What's the third trick?
Okay, the third trick is don't use the kids as an excuse. Because what happens is, especially when the spark okay, hear me out. When you have kids, a lot of times the romance kind of gets to be second priority. And you say, because we have kids, we don't have time to do this. The thing is, now you just have to be more creative. You have to plan it out, even if you have to plan out sex. Some people are like, that makes it less romantic. It makes it less special. You know what? If you have to put it on a calendar,
If that's all you're going to get, you got to go for it.
Exactly. You might even get more by
Sometimes
putting it on a calendar.
Actually, it's
Yeah.
incredibly pragmatic, and
See?
thank goodness the studies are out to show once or twice a week may be the sweet spot, because putting it on the calendar every single day, that's a tough one. Thank you so much for coming on. And the
Thank
book
you
is
for
called
having me.
The Modern Trophy.
All right, and you said, but the biggest problem is that women are not submitting themselves to their husbands, and the husband is not ruling over the man, over the woman. The husband is not ruling over the woman the way they're supposed to. This is Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception, and in sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire to be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Alright, see, the man should be ruling over his woman. Alright, your woman shouldn't be on social media and things of that nature. Alright, this 1 Peter chapter 3. And I'm going to start at verse 5. For after this manner, in the old times, the holy women also, who trusted in Yahweh, adorned themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands. Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters you are. Whose daughters ye are, long as ye do well and are not afraid with any amazement. Alright? So, it's saying that the woman is supposed to obey the man. He should have a say-so over things like that, social media and stuff like that. So, that is the problem with society. The woman does not have to obey the man. And that is completely out of order. Because the Lord gave us the order. In 1 Corinthians, the 11th chapter, and I must read verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach. Alright, so this is letting you know Yahweh Shai is the head of every man. Alright, and the head of the woman is the man. The man is over the woman. Alright, the same way the man serve Yahweh Shai, the women is supposed to serve their man. And the head of Yahweh Shai is Yahweh. So the head of a Mashiach is Yahweh. So the Lord, we serve Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai serves Yahweh, and the women serve the man. That is just the order. And that is why there is so much women cheating, because they are doing what they are allowed to do. And in Esau society, he don't hold the women to any standards and allow the women to do whatever they want. And this is what you get. And with that, Shalom.
Boo, you mind if I go through your phone real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's just that easy.
Kyle, it's been that easy. Here.
Boo, I'm gonna check your social media sites.
Kyle, check Instagram, Facebook, whatever you want to do.
I can check your text messages too?
Kyle, look. Do you see these matching ring tattoos?
Yes.
Do you see this great ring that you got me?
Yes, and that thing is blinging.
That means I'm not going nowhere. I'm not one of these little girls. I'm a grown-ass woman. Why would I care if my husband go through my phone?
Ooh, okay, boo. I don't really want to go through your phone. I was just asking.
Kyle, come on now. You know better than that. You don't got nothing to worry about.
Oh, you promise?
I pinky promise, boo.
Ooh, my boo.